Hello and welcome to first round of AOR F3, season 14. We're here, promised it last year, or last season I should say, and we're here without a line. That's qualifying there, not an ideal lap, and of course the footage didn't save. That's the strategies we're looking at, one stop or a two stop, and just going in with completely open mind at the moment. So 4-5 red lights and away we go. Decent reaction, and after, average start. Coming into turn one now, just looking to not break the wing. So we break a little bit early, someone's gone up the inside, we left him room. A bit of a dive, but that's fine. We've left him room, and he's actually lost time in the exit, so we managed to get past him. So we gained a few positions out of that because there was contact. So good job to stay out of it. P5 now. Again, you're sort of reassessing where you are because I was expecting to lose positions into turn one, not gain them. On this first lap now, it's strange. You're just trying to feel where the car is and judge what sort of strategy we need to do. And partway drive, I don't know if that's very strange, but that sort of thing happened on 2016, and the car would jump one side and then jump the other. Like the game can't keep up with his inputs. And again, whoop, weird, isn't it? Going in now, you're trying to conserve sort of mental energy, put it that way, because doing a full race distance and no line is no easy feat. But you can see we dropped back from Parkway Drive a little bit, and Hybrid Nuke is approaching us. He looks for the inside and then just doesn't make the move. So we've got almost a lap extra of fuel, and we're just going to sit and wait for something to happen, sit and wait for everything to play out, and just see how it goes really, because as I said, I've got no expectations going into these races. Half of these people I haven't even raced before, so, and the game I've had it, I think it's about a week, week and a half? Yeah, so I'm not optimistic, put it that way. Coming to turn one now, Parkway Drive's right in the slipstream of whoever that is ahead of him, and he's taking a good line to turn one, so he was slightly tighter, and he's in the slipstream now, and he goes for the move. It's late, but he makes the move stick. Almost, they're side by side, but he can't quite hold it, so the Mercedes manages to hold it on the outside, and at that point I was like, just easing off a little bit in case there was contact. I just not get caught up in it. But you can see he's clearly being held up a little bit faster at this stage. He's taking a better line there than the Mercedes as well. I don't know, that silly little lag thing that goes on, that's strange. But again, I'm just sort of sitting back and waiting, not hoping something happens, but if something happens I'm out of the way and I can react in enough time. But he's had a bit of oversteer there, you can see by that strange squiggle that the game does. Again, just short shift there just to give him a little bit of space. And I've actually missed my braking point there with the dirty air as well. Look how much time we've lost there. High Big Nuke's got to run, he's on the inside, I've left him room, there's not much I can do about it at this point. Battle of the late breakers, that's fine, I'm still alongside, and I've been completely pushed off the track there. Bumped off track there a bit, and I've lost the position from it too, so I'm not particularly pleased about that. There's better ways of going for a move, to be honest with you. Lap 2 as well, it's not like a last lap do or die end of the race job. Unnecessary in my opinion, and I've lost the position from it. Chill out. There we go, I'm just trying to, I got a bit worked up over that, so I need to chill out again, because I have to use so much mental capacity to drive now without the line. It's like, I struggle to do anything else, to be honest with you, so trying to just readjust again, make sure I don't crash into this person, but he's braked quite late and locked up and gone wide, and I thought, nope, just lift out a little bit, let him retake his line, so it was only going to end in an accident. Nothing else happened really, on to lap 10. Hybrid and I pitted exactly the same time, and he manages to get out ahead of me, interestingly. So I thought he would hold him, but it's not too bad. He jumped forward a little bit of lag there as well. Got a good release in the pit stop. I mean, it was alright. I find that if I react on time, the car doesn't go anyway, so it's good to have a little bit of a delay. So we've decided to one stop, soft tyres now, and Parkway Drive's going down the main straight. And I just locked the rears at this point. It's a little bit of contact, I felt it, and I could see he'd lost time, so I thought, look, it's not worth it. Obviously I didn't want him going off track, so it's just let him back past. That's it wasn't worth that. So we've let him back past because it's, I didn't go into the coming out pit lane. I didn't think, right, okay, let's lock the rears and smash into him, or make contact as light as I felt it. But it looked obviously a bit more from him because he was off track then. So just brake, lifted off, let him go back through, and thought, it's not worth it. Again, that's not the kind of moves I want to make, not the Hybrid Nuke move. but at this point again now, kind of, okay, I'm stuck behind him, I've got a bit of dirty air, I'm a bit miffed, but again, what can you do? It's just the way it is. Hoping to stick with him now. I've got a bit of slipstream here, he must be running lean or something, so... But at this point he's a bit wide on entry, and then he's wide again on the exit, almost loses the car, and that just gives me a run, and he doesn't fight it too hard. But here I'm quite clearly ahead, but I don't move in front of him because that's a dick move, so we just stay to the right, to the corner, and it's all sorted. Lap 15 then moved on a bit further. We caught up with Deck Kerr 97. And I think he ran lean on this straight, because the rate that I caught him at was ridiculous. So I was a bit surprised actually. You see I turned the fuel mix down and lifted out early. Again, without the racing line, I'm still a bit hesitant with the overtaking moves. At this point I'm thinking, oh, okay, got to run again. But he moves a little late. We just react to that, and then we've missed our braking point by a mile. Not his fault, that's just, you know, again, being a bit race rusty. Having not played for ages and not using the line, just missed it up basically. But look how close we are, you know, a couple of laps later, caught back up. But then look at the drive he got.
Good God.
The drive he got at the last corner was insane. I mean, that was proper good traction, and we've fallen back with the dirty air, and of course possibly we didn't have quite a good an exit. But he's gone slightly wide into turn 1. We've not cut it, which is good. We've had to short shift just to not hit him. Into Rich now, DRS, and he doesn't fight it too hard. He's going to leave it on the outside. We've given him as much room as possible, and that's a clean move. Quite happy with that.
Nice move.
Moving on now, lap 28. Literally 10 laps of nothing. I couldn't really pull away from Declan. Whenever I pulled up like 2.5, 3 seconds, I just dropped it again. It came down to about a second. So I had a really bad stint around lap 23, and then I think, well, it was early 20s, so like 21 to about 25. I was really off the pace and just losing a second per lap and missing braking points and all that sort of stuff. So I gained all my penalties, all 6 seconds of penalties in that part of the stint. So I don't know, I just got rattled from after I made the move. I was probably a bit excited, and then once I started pulling away, I was like, right, okay, we need to pull away to break the DRS, and then just lost concentration again. It's the endurance factor I don't have yet without the line, you know, with the no assist. I don't quite have that, you know, the steely resolve to keep the pace. So that's something that should build over the next couple of races. Hopefully I'll be able to do a full race then without sort of complete lapsing in concentration. And I really did lose a lot of concentration, and it snowballed from mistake to mistake. So unfortunately, yeah, we ended up with 6 seconds of penalties in about 5 laps or something. So, you know, that's appalling considering we didn't get a single one during the first stint. So and I think, you know, the way the lighting changed as well, I wasn't quite expecting that. So, but again, it's just down to me really, down to not being experienced enough on the game and without the line. So coming over now, P3 in our first race, it's alright. Don't think we could have done much better than that. I was quite happy with that though. I was hoping that the penalties that I had didn't block my position and drop me, but it didn't. Oh! Oh! Double Sauber podium! Fucking no. GG. I don't know who won. Ooh. I meant to be Claire Williams. Oh dear. So you can see, nice to have a Welsh flag on the podium, and Claire Williams is horribly modelled. It's just ridiculous. You see 6 seconds back, 6 seconds penalties I should say, and then we were 8 seconds behind Skeven, so you know what I mean. If we had a better middle stint, maybe we could have caught him, but it would only be on penalties, you know, it would have been on merit. So looking at the race director now, you'll be able to see where I got my penalties and where I lost my time. That's just rusty, lack of skill, call it what you want, you know, it's just my fault. You can see there, I mean, that really bad bunch of laps there, and then I just kept losing like a second per lap, so really lost a lot of time there. Something I need to work on. But anyway, I enjoyed the race, and hopefully they all go like that. Alright, I'll see you next time.